Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. Y'all, I'm just out and about doing what I need to do. I have an appointment in about an hour and a half from now. So, today's topic, I'm going to talk about people and their antics, right? So, people don't like it. I'm going to tell you what people don't like. People don't like it when you show them that you don't need them. What do I mean by that? Like, say there are a group of females, right? At school, on your job, they like to hang out together, right? And they invite you out to hang with them. And you don't go, or you pass up on the offer, or you have something else to do, or you just not interested. Like, you stay to yourself. They take that as a form of rejection. They're going to take that as you feel like you're better than them. They're going to take it as, oh, she thinks she's bougie. She doesn't want to hang with us. So then guess what happens? You become a target. You become a target because you decided you didn't want to partake in something that you have no interest in. This is the mindset of people because they're childish. They have a childish mentality. They have an immature mentality. Believe it or not, people do this all the time, especially on jobs. You would think that by the time people graduate high school and get out into the world and have some years of life experience, that they wouldn't be acting dumb like that. Not true at all. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Females are terrible when it comes to that. And for some reason, even males will sometimes act this way. Now, you'll usually see this with more females, but males will also have a tendency to act out as well. So just be very, very, very mindful that even if you try to be respectful, even if you try to think about other people's feelings, it doesn't matter. People don't care. They will flock with the crowd of people that don't like you. I remember in high school, I used to give out Christmas cards, y'all. And one of the people I gave a Christmas card out to, she used to live across the street from me. She rode my bus, and she had invited me to hang at the mall with her and some of her friends. But I didn't really want to go because they're just not the group of people that I wanted to associate myself with. Lo and behold, when some of the females in the neighborhood started hating on me, don't you know, she switched up. We used to talk all the time. We used to walk to and from the bus stop, talk all the time, rode together to school, and so I couldn't understand. Sometimes you'll never understand, but people flock with the crowd. They go along with whoever doesn't like you, and so that lets you know how they really, really feel deep down inside. So I've been going through this ever since a teenager, y'all. That's why I can speak on these topics. And people probably be like, oh, what is she doing for people to do this to her? You don't have to do anything. So you can just be yourself. And a lot of times people don't like it. I know for me, I was a target just because I had naturally long hair, and it was all real and it was mine. I was a target because people thought I looked nice, and they thought that I thought I was cute. So it's stuff like that, because I used to, try to dress, and I've liked fashion, just my demeanor. They didn't like the fact that I had both parents in the household. They didn't like the fact that we had a family structure. Stupid stuff, y'all. I didn't know these things existed until we moved back to the United States, to America. But this is the childish antics that goes on here. Yeah, I'm going to cut the video and I'll tune in with y'all later. So let this be a word of advice. Do not feel pressured to blend in with everybody else. The universe and the creator made us how we are for a reason. And we are not meant to fit in with everybody else. If you have to stand alone and be unique, stand alone and be unique. That is your superpower. In the words of Brown Girls Are Beautiful, I'm signing out. Continue to walk in your divinity. Until next time, you all stay blessed.